Alrighty, so we're going to go over Dell Road here, and we're going to look at the hunting side of it. So we have the drone footage, we have footage of the exterior, interior, and some comments on the walkout. I just want to kind of go over what I think of this as a hunting parcel. So this is most of your hill. Let's look at the map quick. This is the property that we're talking about. You have a narrow entrance here down to this cabin. Pretty much a north-facing hill, which is not obviously ideal, so you don't have much going on right now in the winter. A very nice road that comes up through this. You have some stands here on the neighbors, a couple other stands around here. You know, when I look at hunting properties, I like to not have bottlenecked access, but with this being a north face like this, I don't know how much great bedding you're going to create anyways. And if I'm going to create any great bedding, I'd probably really focus on this section. You know, maybe bring some bedding out into this area, but probably really focus on this as this ridge turns to a south face. You know, you got about 2 acres there you could manage for bedding habitat. Better bedding habitat. Obviously, you got a nice food plot up here. It doesn't look like they have been using that as a food plot when you look at these photos. I'm not sure if there isn't much history on this property. Not sure if we have a situation where it's relatively new when they bought it, because that Onyx map kind of looks like it's being used as a food plot. This looks like, you know, hay ground or pasture. So I'm not sure for sure what's been in there lately. You can kind of see it in this photo. You look at the neighbor's property. I know these people pretty well. They're pretty serious hunters, and you have food plots spread all the way out through here. They manage it. You have these two neighbors kind of work together, I know for sure, managing that property. It's a great area. Obviously, you have water close by. I like the access coming up through here, and then you get some food in this food plot, and you have, you know, a really nice destinational food source with blinds in place, and you can make that bigger. It's only a half acre right now. You can extend that to this whole field, really, if you really wanted to. I kind of like how it has a little bit of a honey hole type feel. That really depends on the type of equipment you're using. I mean, if you really wanted to push it, you have about a 3 acre plot you could put in up there. It has the classic feel of the driftless. You have this tucked away type cabin, and it's a dry cabin. It will go through that in other videos. Go ahead and look at them. You have some rock formations up in here. Classic driftless. The creek is super cool. Kind of want to see if we got a better look up here. Yeah, so it's hard to tell for sure what we have going on up here. I would say, you know, you have towers here that you might want to just take down and replace. You got a tower blind here on the neighbors. This definitely could be created. Could create some awesome food source opportunities. Your neighbors, it looks like more as a set aside CRP type management program. It's not cropping, which, you know, I prefer, depending on what you want for hunting. You know, here's looking more of the type of area that you're in. This is just a beautiful spot. You know, Dell Road, you're tucked away. It's a rural setting. You're not far away from Westby, Cashin, Lafarge, or Viroqua, and you know, it produces really good hunting possibilities. So top hunting type scenarios here. I love the stands right along this fence line, catching anything moving along this side hill during the rut. I think you'd have a lot of success with that. I think you have a chance here to manage this point as a bedding knob, you know, especially with this wrap where you get a little bit of a south face there. I might adjust where this comes up out of the woods, where I might pop into this blind here and then maybe make more of a food plot coming off that bedding. You know, I think it's a fair price. I think you have a lot of possibilities with it being 28 acres, and there's a lot of timber in there. You know, I would say you have some chances at some valuable timber on that side hill. So, and you have a good place for a landing if you ever did want it logged. Log come in, drag everything downhill. The landing's perfect down here. So it's a cool spot. Go ahead and view the other videos as well. Just wanted to give you a little hunting breakdown.